Live from beautiful Oriole Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Just about to get underway. Here's Trey Turner. There's a swing and a drive. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Strike two. And that skips in the dirt. In the air to left center. Trout on the move to the gap. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. So digging in now for intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Turner, the lead runner at second. Schwarber over at first with one away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now batting Joe Adell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Flying around third is Turner. He will score and they take the lead. O'Neill whips it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Bryson Stott in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a ground ball. Alexander. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Jordan Westburg now at the plate.
Third baseman, number 11, Jordan Westburg.
Takes it in for the out. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. Now the 0-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Now it's the DH, Jacob Wilson. And that will end the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Check swing called strike. And that's strike one.
Outside, that's a ball.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
JT Real Muto stands in here, takes ball one low. Back up the middle and a base hit. Trout hustles it back in. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second.
Ball one.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 3-1. Late on that fastball. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A 3-run dinger. Trey Turner with a chance now. Double leading off the ball game. Then came around to score the first run of the game.
That's a ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that one fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And a strike on the outside edge. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Liner, caught at second. 1 out, man at first. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He was walked intentionally his first time. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah!
Runner at second, 2 down.
Off the plate, ball one.
In the air, right field, O'Neill on the move. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back now at Oriole Park. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's Mike Trout.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Foul ball there. Weathers, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Here's the 0-2. Ramirez throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Adley Rutschman. Ball 1, no strikes.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Baltimore. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Joe Adell. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Up next for Philadelphia, second base.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. This is Bryson Stott. In the air, left field. Ward sizing it up. One down. So now with one away and a man at second, Alec Bohm signs in for the Phillies. Reached on an infield single his first time. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely, it's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people.
Base hit into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0. Man at first with one gone. JT Realmuto steps in.
Well, that's off the plate.
Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall and some barbecue because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
Ball, that's outside.
That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Here comes Bohm around third. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Good job to fight that one off. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, and he can't come up with it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So digging in, Jose Ramirez. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball,
to a count,
out.
you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
The 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Payoff pitch. Dives, and he can't hang on. Flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that...
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Tyler Wells.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 3-run homer. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the hits just keep on coming.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Hernandez around third. He will score. And the lead continues to grow.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard. Enough, just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Stop at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Aye.
So far 7 runs across in the frame here in the 3rd and final game of the series. In the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Carrying well. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and into the box for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Reaching down and makes the grab. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. At the plate, Blaze Alexander. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. The throw to second is offline.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Toss to Alonso. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Brandon Marsh.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Boom. Around third. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Yennier Cano.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost
shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 13-0. And in its second with an RBI double.
Waste no time there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man at second. Right side. Alonso takes it himself. Got the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Hey! Doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That's a strike. Now 1-2. Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Jacob Wilson. Ramirez sends it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Final score in this one, 13-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.